55 and 63 degrees. Our morning report continues with News Extra. Brought to you by First State Bank. Here's Kevin Moore.
Thank you, Dennis, and good morning, everyone. Our guests today are Tim Albright and John Bevins. We're going to talk about soapbox derby cars, and we're going to talk about the local effort to really kind of pump this up a little bit. And both these guys have just done a great job of getting this activity going. It was, a couple of years ago that you guys were in here, at least Tim was, and John has joined them, and now it's becoming a little bit bigger thing. You guys have the. Let's talk about first of all the track over there by the airport, over by West Nebraska Regional Airport, on the road that goes up to the airport, the dirt road there. How's that track going?
We're gaining. It's coming along pretty good. We still need to do a lot of work to it. We need, raise some more money to make improvements and stuff like that. So.
But you have had races on it now.
Yes,
so.
We had 2 races already. One last year and one this year. So.
Yeah. So.
We're gaining.
It is a track that you can race on.
Oh yeah, we're having fun. All the kids like it from out of town. I mean, they got to drive the track. It ain't nice and smooth. We got some bumps and cracks to go around, so they got to drive the track.
Yeah, so that's part of the deal, right?
Yep, that's what it is.
All right. Explain the different divisions for the soapbox derby here. You got stock division and super stock division. Explain the difference.
Well, the stock division is a smaller car, and that's usually for your smaller kids, ages 7 to 13. Your super stock is for a lot of teenagers race super stock. I mean, it's a longer car, heavier car, different shape and everything. That's the basic differences in the cars themselves. And then you have the 2 divisions, both can qualify to go to the Nationals in Akron.
All right. Now, you guys had your race in May, on May 21st and 22nd. You guys had 20 cars here, 10 in each division, and that still wasn't enough to qualify, right?
Correct. You need, to have a local race, we need 12 in a division to qualify it as a local. So that would be a qualifier then to go on to Akron.
All right, so you just need a few more cars to make this a local that would qualify the winner could go on to Akron, right?
Yeah, correct. That's very true.
All right. Now, there are other places that do have locals. For example, Ogallala, the winner that you had in your stock division, in your super stock division, went on to Ogallala.
Yes.
This last time around, right?
Yes, he did. He's from our club, Justin Scott, and he won the super stock here on our race. And yeah, he went down to Ogallala to their local. Because since we don't have one, then we go to Ogallala to get in for a local. And yeah, he went down there to compete in the local to try and qualify for the Akron one.
Yeah, and he didn't make it, but he had a good time.
Yeah, he had fun, and it was his first time at Ogallala's track, so I'm sure it was a new experience for him.
Yeah. Okay. Now, if somebody is interested in getting into this and getting a car and all that kind of stuff, explain the process to do that.
Well, you could call us, or you could just go on the All American Soapbox Derby website on the internet and order a kit. And watch the kits. When you order a kit, the wheels do not come with the kits. So you got to order the wheels separate. So I've had a couple people order kits and they didn't get the wheels with the package. So, but yeah, just go on there and then look at the age groups, how old your kid is, and make sure they can fit in the car for a couple years. You don't want to spend the money and run it 1 year and be done. You want to make sure you get the right, because there's different age groups. So.
All right, yeah. And how much does a kit cost?
Well, super stocks you're looking at about $600, and stock cars you're looking about $650. By the time you get shipping here, because shipping kills you.
Yeah, shipping takes
it's
a little
like
money.
$100 to get it here.
All right. Okay, so once you get it, you put the kit together. Is there some tricks to putting the kit together and all that kind of stuff?
No, I mean if you order a car, you might call me, Tim Albright, and then because I got to inspect the car and make sure it's going to be legal. You cannot do any modifications to the car. You got to go right with the instructions they send you. And I've been around enough to know how to put it together and make sure the steering's going the right way. It's kind of a little tricky, but you got to keep an eye on it, and the kids got to help you put it together.
That's part of the deal. The kids
Yeah.
gotta put it together, right?
Yep.
Can't be an adult thing.
No, it's for the kids. I mean, if the kids like turning wrenches and hitting hammers, I mean, they'll have a good time.
All right, and then they get the decals on it, and they can individualize it and do all that kind of stuff.
Yep. Yep, super stocks you can paint, and stock cars you can't paint. So,
All right. Okay. We'll talk more with these guys right after this 30-second timeout. All right, I'll
As
get
you
your
spend
guys'
your
numbers
summer
here.
preparing for college, make sure you stop in and see a
It's
personal
Tim's.
banker at First State Bank. We offer debit cards that you
641.
can use at any money pass ATM to withdraw cash, make deposits, or buy what you need at selected stores, service stations, movies, and more. A First State Bank debit card just makes sense. Come see us today. First State Bank, member FDIC, located at 2002 Broadway, Scottsbluff, and 1540 10th Street, Gearing.
All right, we talked about here on News Extra, we're talking with Tim Albright and John Bevins about the Soapbox Derby cars and the Soapbox Derby effort here locally. And Tim was talking about ordering a kit to make a car, and then when you race it, John, there's a different deal. I mean, it sounds like, okay, everybody's got the same kit, so what makes one car different from another when you race it? Describe how you do that.
Okay, well, basically what happens is, like my son races in the stock division. So in the stock division, before your race, you have to weigh in. And you weigh in the car and the kid in the car. And the max can be 200 pounds. That's the maximum. So obviously if your kid's a little light, and the car only weighs about 60, 65 pounds. So then you have to put weights in the car to make it 200 pounds. And where you place the weights in the car can make a difference on how fast the car is going to go down the track and so forth. Like, you can put some in the middle, in the front, or in the back, and you have to distribute that. And you can mess around with where you put the weights, obviously.
Yeah, okay. So you guys have one more race coming up this year, September 17th and 18th.
Correct. And we're planning, it's a 2-day.
Yep.
It'll be a double for sure on Saturday and a double on Sundays.
So both stock division and super stock division on both days, right?
Correct.
Okay. So if people want to get into this and get a car and be able to race in September, let's give them your phone numbers and tell them how they can get into this.
my name's Tim Albright, and my number's 641-6665, and we can use all the help we can get out there too. And it's free admission, so anybody wants to come out and watch, you'll have a good time.
And I'm John Bevins, and my number is 641-0202. And yeah, we can use all the help we can get. We were a little short of help on our last race, so even if you just want to come out and volunteer with helping out in the race, that would be great too.
All right. Well, you guys are doing a good job of getting this thing going, and like I say, maybe next year we can have enough cars to have a real local, and the winner gets a chance to go to Akron. That's the whole idea. But if you want to get involved, good race, good time is now. You can get involved and make sure you're racing September 17th and 18th later on this fall. Thanks, Tim, John, and we'll have all the information for you on my blog page today, and of course on Facebook you can see the video of what we discussed today as well. All right, back to you, Dave.